Okay, let's do a quick unboxing before I move on with other projects. If that video ever gets uploaded, actually I think I'm going to give it to my brother to upload. If you don't know, my brother C does. I'm Z, and I have Z How and Z Goes and Z Unboxing and Z Reviews. He's C Does, and he should actually have like a bunch of other, like I do C Does, he should do C Does, C Drives, C Dance. He doesn't dance. Although my brother gets drunk and does dance up a storm. But anyway, he does scope reviews, like rifle scopes. And I'm putting together a new rack, a rifle rack. And everyone that knows me is pretty insistent that I don't publish it on any of my channels in case I get demonetized or blocked or anything. But since he's already doing scope videos and gun-related content, I figure I'll give it to him. You guys can check out that link to those videos in the description. Pasta, I hope that actually has taken place so you're not asking me stupid questions. Hey, Arya is here. You know, the one that killed the Night King. Look, I had no problem with Arya killing the Night King. I really didn't. It's just the problem was she didn't use any skill. Jumping isn't a learned skill. There's no 8 seasons of learning to jump. She's like a master archer from the very fucking beginning. Oh, we'll get to you, light bulbs. Jesus, the Aryas are here. Alright, everyone in my pay-for patron chat, join my Patreon, $10 a month, you get into the patron chat, is literally like, oh man, when Zio starts reviewing the Aryas, he's just going to throw away half of his wall. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see it. And I have my doubts. Look, I like the HE1000s. The big, these are the big hi-fi mins. They're the big hi-fi mins, alright? Boom. This headphone cable is inside. Oh. And every time I've heard another revision of the big hi-fi mins, whether it's the Edition XX. No, I'm sorry. They didn't. Now it's the Edition XX. They also did the... Oh, fuck. There's so many of them. They did the Edition X. Now there's an Edition XX, and they all are like, well, this is of course what it sounds like. Listen, it's just giant. So now these are like the ones that everyone's like, today's... Oh, God. Honestly, like the headband on the Edition XX one better. Feels exactly the same. See, that's different. But I could tell you boys... Hold on, put this back on. Because I pulled apart the Edition XX because when I got one and the driver didn't work. Right side driver just totally didn't work. Didn't function at all. That magnet structure is the exact same on the XX. They're putting the prettier one on the inside and hiding the ugly one. Got a little bit of swing. They're using like the 400i top, which is the standard. Hey, guess what? They're super fucking comfortable because they're massive. You know, I'll just leave those on for a bit. Anything else I got to take out? Do I even need to take out the wire at this point? It looks like... Oh, God. Oh, God. The length on that strain relief. At least it's flexible, but Jesus. That is a very strain relievy 1/4 inch. Actually, it's a 1/4 inch. It's a very fucking short... Hold on. This is portable length. This is the length you'd get a cable if you wanted to go portable with it. And it's a 1/4 inch. And it's on the floor now. Okay, have we dealt with these Aryas yet? I don't have a thing against hi-fi men. Like, I want these to be good. I want these to be as good as everyone says. But when you start shoving it in my face, that's when I'm like, I don't fucking give a shit. I'll fuck this shit up. So these are going to have a steep hill to climb. When people tell me things are good, I tend to not believe them. It's the exact opposite reaction to what normal people do. Like, these Neumanns, no one told me those were good. They just wanted to know. And the maze balls. Did I pick up nothing when I just literally had nothing, and now it's stuck to my hand? Excuse me while I move a few things out of this box. This concerns the other apartment. This concerns hundreds of dollars. You understand? Here's the thing. Okay, I'm moving to the other apartment. That's great. My rent doubles. That sort of sucks. But I have space. Look, there's no box piles in my living room. It's fine. See these track lights I have up here? I love these track lights. When I put them in originally, that side went first. No. That side went first? One of these sides went up first. The other side went up months and months later. Because I bought everything. It was expensive and there was stuff here. And I was like, do I really need to? And I did need to. Other apartment, I'm doing all the track lighting all at once. The tracks themselves. Juno low profile tracks. $30 a track. 7 tracks. That's $210. And then you get the low profile, and I'm checking this right now to see if it's the correct one, because if it isn't, I'm gonna freak out. That looks like it's the correct fixture. Now they can get these as cheap as like $16 for a fixture, but then they're the ones with the wires. They don't spin 360. This one should spin. Oh, it doesn't spin infinitely. I thought it would spin infinitely. Ugh, that's stiff as fuck, though. Jesus Christ. I might have to loosen that if it's even possible. But solid connection, no wire doogling around. All these ones have wires doogling around to collect dust. What is that for? There's your track lock. There's this. What even? I don't know what even that is. Does that lock it? Is that on? What? I gotta read instructions on a light. Hold on. These are track light heads. These are $21 a piece. 10 of them. Just spent $210 on track. Then I spent $210 on track lights. Fixtures. Fixtures! Just fixtures! Polarity line. There's a polarity line. Polarity arrows. Okay. I didn't know that. Track adapter. Polarity line. Oh, the arrow points at the polarity line. There's an arrow. All those arrows point to the polarity line. Okay. Shouldn't matter, though. It's AC voltage. It shouldn't matter. What's the switch do, you bitch? I don't get it. Is it like a lock? It's not like a lock. What did you even do? You're very hard to switch, and then you throw yourself on the floor. I'm gonna see if it's like... I don't know what that does. Make sure power is off. Install lamp track. Installing fixture. Lamping instructions. Who thought I'd be reading lamping instructions in my day and age? Anywho, so I had to buy fixtures to put in the track lights. So these are the nicest ones. Low profile. I like them. They'll stick up real high. They'll fit any bulb. You can't imagine how many ugly fucking or really expensive fixtures there are. So then I needed to buy lights. Now luckily, these are, which ones are these? The Suncos? Are these the big ones? These are the par 38s. Those are supposed to be par 30 cans, but I bought par 38s, which are nice and light. That's good news, because that means they're not going to yank out of the ceiling. These style with the big heat sinks in the back of them, well, that's an old one, that's an old one. All those have the big heat sinks. They're heavy as fuck. These new ones, this new breed, lightweight, no heat sinks. But they are just going to look like that, sticking out of my ceiling. Like if this had like a ring around it or something, maybe it'd look nicer, but there's so little thing. So now these I think were 50 for a set. 50 for a set of 6. So another $100 in bulbs. And I have extra bulbs. So there you go. That's what it costs to light something nicely. Plus the fact that I have to drill it through my fucking ceiling. And then I had to buy all the interconnects between the things. So that's another like 100. Probably wasn't more than like 60 bucks for the joiners and then the right turns and then the actual power units. But yeah, that's that. I wish this was a longer can, and I wish these were shorter profile. I actually bought 2 different styles of bulb. The other bulbs are not here yet, but that'll work fine. I'm not a huge, like, that's fine. Just don't try to move it by the bulb. You gotta move it. You gotta grab it from here, because that's real fucking tight. Jesus. Those I could just spin like that. This is like, you're there now, which is kind of good. Okay. So I've unboxed Arya's and light fixtures. Woo! This might be a short one. There might be another one coming up. I don't know. If not, hi pasta. Bye pasta.